I think most of you know, because of my background, I've had to oversee large engineering projects. And the Central Avenue Improvement Project is as extensive and complicated as anything I've ever seen. You have to plan in painstaking detail as you move water lines, sewer lines, electrical lines. And on top of that, you have to build a road, the curbs, the sidewalks. Now all this has to be sequenced so you minimize the flow of traffic, disruption to the flow of traffic, and the disruption to the services of the citizens of Monett. In addition to that, you have to coordinate with MoDOT and with the Federal Highway Association to make sure the funding, and we meet all the laws and regulations as we build Central Avenue. The first group of citizens I met when I entered the campaign for mayor wanted me to stop the roundabout. And I told them then that it was too late to stop the project because based on my experience, whenever you stop a big project at the last minute, it's going to cost you an enormous amount of time and money. You're going to waste that. Now, after being in City Hall for 6 months, I've had time to study the project documents in detail. And I've been able to talk with those who work directly with the project. The project, including the roundabout, is a package deal. And if we pull the roundabout out, all bets are off. We're going to have to start from scratch if we want to make any improvements to Central or to the intersection at Central and Broadway. We're going to have to re-engineer a new project. That's going to cost us hundreds of thousands of dollars. And remember that the current project with the roundabout, we've already spent $600,000 on engineering plans alone. We'll also lose the $2.2 million for MoDOT because this is a cost sharing agreement for the project as a whole, roundabout included. Now the normal agreement with MoDOT is that they're responsible for the surface of the road only. So anything we try to do will be on the city's dime. MoDOT will spend that money elsewhere and it probably won't be in Monett. Now we've been at this for 9 years and we voted for it twice. And if we try to pull out at the 11th hour, what do you think our credit score is going to be with MoDOT and the federal government for big projects in the future? Another thing I've learned as mayor is that we need this project right now. I think most of you have seen the hole on First Street. That's where a K concrete truck caved into the stormwater drain. I was there right after it happened and I was able to witness firsthand the extremely poor condition of the stormwater drains. The city engineer and the public works superintendent then walked those drains up Central and down toward Front Street. They reported that it's nearly all the same. It's extremely poor condition. So we're going to have to replace that, and much of it will be replaced by this project. Now right now, Central Avenue is a patchwork of temporary repairs that have accumulated over decades. More Band-Aids won't help. The road simply needs to be replaced. Now let's look at the bigger picture. Monett is a transportation hub for the flow of goods and traffic, and Central is one of our main arteries. This is particularly critical for the manufacturing sector. They rely solely on trucks to bring raw materials into Monett and finished goods out of Monett. Now I can understand why many of you don't want a roundabout at the intersection of Central and Broadway, but it's part of the project, and those decisions were made long before I came into office. Now as mayor, it's my duty to tell you what I think, and I am sure that the Central Avenue Improvement Project to include the roundabout is in the best interests of Monett. Now Monett's always been my home, and I don't want us to miss out on an opportunity to fix a major part of our infrastructure, even if it's not perfect for everyone. The decision to move forward with the project isn't mine, it's yours. This is our biggest project since the Centennial Bridge back in 1987. The stakes for Monett are very high. Now, if you want to get more facts, go to the city's website and look at the frequently asked questions on the Central Avenue Improvement Project. Be informed and make your voice heard on the 5th of November. The ballot's kind of confusing, but if you want us to continue with this project, vote no. I know I am. Thanks for listening.